Welcome, Saratoga edition, Daily Double Show, day 5. I was just told, day 5. We're already on day 5. Let me get right into it. We have teamed up with DraftKings to bring you an offer and that you don't want to miss. If you're a new customer, you can receive a deposit match up to $250 when you deposit $25 or more and complete the 2x playthrough requirement. Download DK Horse, the #1 ranked horse betting app in America, and sign up using my promo code Elio. Listen, I've had a lot of people reach out to me, regular players, guys who play all the time. They're saying, hey, we want a bonus. So I'm going to go to DraftKings. I'm going to talk to them, say, hey, we got a lot of regular guys that bet every day. They want a bonus. I know DraftKings so good, they're going to do that. I don't know what they're going to do. It might be $5, $10, $20. Who knows? I'm not in that pay grade, Mark. Vic,
Yeah.
they don't pay me enough. I read this ad that I barely can read because I can't see anymore. That's what I do. Welcome to the show, Mark Pastor, my co-host Vic. How you doing, brother?
Very good. Very good.
Are you ready to gamble?
I was betting Ellis Park and Horseshoe, Indiana yesterday. So I'm delighted Saratoga's back.
I saw those, and I can't get on you with those when I see you doing Ellis Park, because I always tail your play, and I'm like, I can't tail Ellis Park. I don't even know what Ellis Park is, so I can't do it.
It's in Kentucky, I think, so I figure it's got to be decent. But
yeah.
I need something. I need to know I have a ticket in my pocket, so at some point in the day I'm going to watch a race. I just need something. You know?
Yeah, these days.
Saratoga's like Kentucky Derby day every day. Even if the card stinks, we're like, these races are great. We got to dig in deeper than we would any other track. So I live for this 40 days every year.
And these last 2 days without anything going on have been
they've been brutal. I also see Vic. I see you on the Twitter site. You're counting down to football, and you have players' numbers. Is that what you're doing?
I'm trying. I mean, listen, I miss football. I need it I need air to breathe football. I mean, I'm a whole different person during football season. I have things to look forward to. I'm following college and pro. This is the worst time of year for sports. So I'm just trying to keep football vibes going. So every day I'll just post a guy's number and say we're that close. But in reality, we're really only 2 weeks away because the Hall of Fame game, which is preseason, starts, I think August 1st is the game. So that's it. And after that, it's football season.
Jeez.
So let me ask you this before we get to horses. You said it's the worst time of the year.
Worst.
Are you not a big baseball guy anymore like you once, like one point?
Honestly, I don't know. Maybe you guys could tell me. 5 years ago, 6 years ago, betting baseball, it seemed so easy. Every night you could find a minus 140, minus 150, play it, make money. Now it seems impossible. I don't know if it's because they don't let the pitchers go long. And back in the day, we would back an ace, and we know we would get 7 innings out of him. But it's just, I can't make money. So it's not fun. It's like a bill. It's just like another bill I have. I just lose every day. And if it wasn't for hitting a couple lucky parlays, I'd probably have quit already. But it's like a bill. And it's not fun to watch. I watch a football game. I lose. You guys know. We're like, that was great. It was rigged. Yeah. We have a million things to say about it. Baseball, it's like I'm watching a game. 2.5 hours. My guys can't put 1 run on the board. It's like, I want to quit altogether.
Yeah, it's not fun to watch anymore. I can't get into it anymore. I mean, we used to be diehard Red Sox fans. I haven't watched a game yet this year. This guy hit the home run to win the All-Star, the MVP last night from the Red Sox. I barely know who he is. But you're right. See, we used to be able to bet a starter. Now you can't bet a starter. They go, even if they've only thrown 64 pitches, they take them out after 5 innings. So you're really betting bullpens, and that's impossible to do. So
because you got to keep track of who the good arms are, who got used in the last couple of days. I can't do that in the middle.
No, I don't have time to do that either. No.
Yeah, no. I don't even want to bother because it's not even good. It's not even like it's a guaranteed winning formula either. So
no. The relief pitchers are in the bullpen for a reason. Listen, they weren't good enough to be starters, so their stuff. Yeah, they might have a good year, but every other day I feel like they pitch 2 scoreless and they give up 4 runs the next inning. There's no rhyme or reason, I believe, in bullpens. So
yeah, it's a tough sport to bet. Not like it used to be. It used to be fun.
Hey, listen, just bet the 5th inning steam. Bet 1 run in the. Listen, that's as good as anything, right? Who knows?
I need that every day. We need that every day.
You just randomly drop that in, Elio. I don't know.
All right, let's get to horses. I'm pissed. I'm sort of pissed that it's off the turf because I feel like the card isn't as good when that happens, obviously. So Vic, we'll go right to you. Go race 1, race 2. What do you think? Or race 2, race 3 today. They scratched race 1. What are you thinking for your double?
Okay, so let me just say it like this. For race 2, without getting too boring, I'm going to try to beat this 2-horse, save time. It's got all the obvious that it's going to be a big chalk. It's Chad and Irad. It's Juddmont Farms. But this horse is 0 for 4 lifetime. He actually, 2 races ago, he closed up good in the stretch. So they tried to put him at 9 furlongs in his last race. And I think 9 furlongs, this is the 2 save time. I think 9 furlongs, I don't think he liked it. He didn't make up any ground in the stretch on the 9 furlongs and ran out of the money.
At 2 to 5.
Yeah, at big chalk, burning money. So I'm not going to fall for that again. If my ticket loses because I'm trying to beat him, I'm fine with that. I can go to sleep tonight with that. I actually love the 5-horse here. I'm going to play 2 horses, and then I'm going to go 3 in the second leg. I'm playing the 5 here, Refuse to Lose. Now, remember, Elio, you made a video just last week about how when they ran the Belmont at Saratoga, it was a clear speed bias to the front end. Like, just get to the front and win. So while that track was running bad for closes, this Refuse to Lose horse actually made up 7 lengths in the stretch and finished second, only losing by 3/4 of a length. Now he's stretching out from 7 furlongs to 9 on the same Saratoga course. So I think he's going to be a threat to run everyone down late, and I think we're going to get a decent price on him. Maybe he's going to be second choice. So I'm going to put that horse in 5. I love that horse, and then I'm going to take a shot with the 3. Good Night, My Angel. It's Pletcher. Going turf to dirt. This horse is better on dirt. It's a Quality Road Desire. A Quality Road, 4 starts, 3 wins, 1 second on the dirt at 9 furlongs. So I like the pedigree. I like that we got Pletcher second time out, 22%. So give me Good Night, My Angel, the 3 and the 5 in the second race, and then in the third race, I'm going to play 3 horses. I'm going to start with the favorite. I guess it's Vehemente. Just looks like it has a lot of class. Vacoma's Desire, 4 graded stakes wins from that horse. I can't throw that horse out, especially if I'm throwing the favorite out in the first leg. So I'm going with the Vehement there, and then I'm also going with the number 3 horse, Lightning Mama. Bolt Dioro Saya, more class there. William Butler, breeder and owner. I like that. Guy breeds the horse, figures, listen, I created this horse. He looks good enough. I'll keep him, I'll own him, and I'll run him. I like that. But again, nobody in this race that I could find. Sawyer was good on the slop, except for Bella Rose, the 7. Bella Coast, the 7.
Yeah.
His Sawyer Audible ran 3rd in the 2018 Kentucky Derby, closed 6 lengths to finish. And that's the only horse in this race who Sawyer has any good races on slop at all. So, and at 6 to 1, I'm going to take my shot with Bella Rose. So my double is 3-5 in the first leg over 1-7-3 in the second leg. For $1, it'll cost you 6.
I like the research, Vic. Good job. Let's hope it hits. Mark, what's up next?
Yeah, that's some in-depth right there. I'm not going to get that in-depth right there, but I've got in the first race, I've got the 2 singled, save time. I know he's 1-1, Chad Brown, everything that Vic said I read about. But I think maybe today's the day, and that's what I'm going with. I don't really like too much else there. I did like that 5, but I wanted to go single here because the second race was kind of a toss-up there, and it's a tougher race. I've got almost all the same. I've got the 1 and the 7, just like Vic does, but I've got the 4. Oh, wait, am I with the wrong? No, he's still in, right? All right, okay. It's 2-3. I keep clicking on the wrong tab because it's the second and third race. So I got the 4, Trail of God. I like that the training times, just everything that I've done for first-time starters, which has really worked so far, I'm staying with it. So I got the 4 in there. So 2 over the 147 is me.
Yeah, I mean, I'll go the first race first. So Fade to Gray, that's my horse, the 1 horse. I singled it. I'm not happy about the scratches because the odds, obviously, I had 6 to 1. I was singling a 6 to 1 shot. I was hoping that I would get that. It looks like right now his live odds are 2 to 1. There's 2 scratches, only 4 horses here. So you're going to have a big favorite in the 2. I like Fade to Gray. My theory is had really good workouts. And then they put him on the turf because Pletcher probably thinks he's a turf horse. He's probably bred for turf. Although he's Palace Mouse. I'm not going to get too deep into the why turf or dirt. But I'll say this: he worked like a monster on dirt. They ran him on grass. He ran pretty average, but Pletcher's smart enough. He goes right back to the dirt, still working really fast. So I think Andy was 5-1 as a first-time starter on turf. So they bet him too. Coming back to dirt, blinkers on. You have to beat a horse that has been a favorite every time and lost. So you have a chance there, plus 2 scratches. Then I go to race 3, and basically you could go all in this race because there's besides the one who, obviously the times are really good, but still you don't break out of the 1 box first time starter 5.5 furlongs, you might lose. So I went 1, 2, 5. Again, I sort of like Pawtucket Shuffle the most out of this besides the one. I saw some of the works were good. This trainer's been pretty hot so far. So I'm 1, 2, 5 in race 3.
So we got the first race covered.
That one horse in the third race,
All of us is hitting in the first race.
His workout on 625 was unbelievable. He was on the wrong lead. His head was turned facing the grandstands, and he was still running a bullet. And then the 2 works after that were really good. So that's why I couldn't leave that horse off the ticket. And that's probably the reason I'm trying to beat the 2 in the first race.
Yeah, exactly. I almost went 1-1. I almost just went 1-1. And I'm like, you know what? Then he doesn't I hit the hard part. So I did this the other day where I hit the hard part. My horse was like 5-1 in the first leg, and then the second leg was like a 3-5 shot that I just didn't play with, and he won. So this is sort of how I feel for this one.
I hate chalk.
Yeah, I hate chalk. Well, guys, thank you, Vic. Awesome job, Mark.
Thank you, guys.
Usual. Let's get this one, and we'll talk soon. Thanks, guys.
All right, guys.
Thank you, Vic.